retro. Such a cool word, isn't it? 2 syllables. Retro. Let's talk about that. Welcome to the Tainted Tavern.
Welcome to the Tainted Tavern. Come sit inside with me.
Okay, here we are in the boothy of Broken Dreams today, on this lovely August afternoon. With housekeeping, I'm smoking the mighty Condor in a Morgan Bones pipe, and I'm drinking a best bitter. Just a cheap best bitter from the Co-op. It's Co-op's old branded best bitter. But it's not a bad beer. 4% ABV. British brewed. It's okay. But I want to give a magazine recommendation today, and that magazine is Retro, which is a magazine I pick up. It's published monthly. I pick it up every month. It's easily accessible. You get it in most of the major supermarkets. Would have been available in W.H. Smith, which is sadly gone now from the High Street, although we've got T.J. Jones, so it's available from T.J. Jones. And that is Retro magazine. Here's the current issue, which is the August issue. The September issue will be due out soon. And it's Yours Retro, which is published by Boer Publications. I've written for Boer in the past. I've written a couple of articles in years gone by for the magazine Take a Break, which is a woman's lifestyle magazine. But such is the life of a freelance writer. You've got to write for various publications. So I'm working on a pitch or two for this company, because I do like this magazine, and I think it would be of interest to viewers of the Tainted Tavern. I'm not sure what overseas distribution is like though, so you'll have to indulge me there if you're not in the UK. But it's a lovely magazine. The current issue has the Duke and John Wayne there on the cover, a hero of mine. We've got Mr. Spock down here. We've got Moonlighting, Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd. We've got Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, Sidney Poitier, leading ladies who turned star power into a gold mine. There's also a story on you on the second Doctor Who movie, Daleks Invasion Earth 2150 AD, which was a box office flop. I didn't realise that, so I'm looking forward to reading that article later. I haven't read this magazine yet, but I thought I'd just bring it to the attention of viewers of the Tainted Tavern. This is surely to be the type of reading matter that you'd approve of. Anything with John Wayne and Marilyn Monroe on the cover has got to be a hit. But the current issue, if we turn inside to the index, it features an article which is from the cover, Defining the Duke, the 10 films that made John Wayne a Western legend. So I look forward to reading that with interest, because I'm a huge John Wayne fan and I've got my own opinion on what are his greatest movies. We've got how Leonard Nimoy learned to love his iconic Star Trek alter ego Spock. Leonard Nimoy, of course, was a method actor who resented for a great many years the typecasting that occurred because of his famous role as the iconic Spock in Star Trek. So that should also be a pretty decent interview. We've got A Star Is Born, which remake of the classic story Get Your Vote. Of course, there have been many remakes of A Star Is Born. There's an article on Sidney Poitier and Richard Widmark, A Friendship Broke Barriers. Classic Hollywood and classic television is very much a regular in Retro. So well worth reading. We've got then Dalek Disaster, which is about the Peter Cushing's second Doctor Who movie, which was a flop apparently. Then we've got the Hollywood leading ladies who called the shots and banked serious money, screen chemistry and real hostility on the set of TV's dramedy Moonlighting. And then I, Claudius, the Roman saga that shocked the nation. So it's a very interesting magazine. It's a great little read, and always in the back cover it has a classic poster, which I keep these magazines. I put them in a binder and keep them in my collection. But that's such a cool image of the Batman movie, the Adam West and Burt Ward movie from the 60s. It's a lovely image, that. And next issue we've got an article about Elvis and Aunt Margaret, which was a famous affair that they had during the making of Viva Las Vegas. And what else is in the next issue? There's an article on Citizen Kane, an article which is definitely going to appeal to me and many viewers of the Tainted Tavern, is Holmes and the Hound, which is an exploration of the Sherlock Holmes, perhaps the Sherlock Holmes' most famous story, The Hound of the Baskervilles. Then we've got Raymond Burr's Secret Life, discover what Perry the Perry Mason star was hiding from the world. And then we've got Top TV Remembered, REO, The House of Elliot, Beverly Hillbillies, Multicoloured Swap Shop or more, and that's on sale on the 24th of September. It's just a really cool magazine, you know. The articles are really well written. It's a lovely layout. Beautiful picture there of Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd. Of course, Bruce Willis is ill these days, isn't he? But what a beautiful picture there. Sybil Shepherd, very beautiful lady. There's an article here of 2-year-old Carrie Fisher with her mum, Debbie Reynolds, on the set of The Mating Game. Little things like that are so interesting to a film buff, or anyone interested in classic Hollywood. Some lovely photographs there of Hollywood starlets, days gone by. They'd never use that term starlet these days. The Doctor Who article there, of course, with the late great Bernard Cribbins, and also the late great Peter Cushing. Yeah, Retro is a great magazine. I really enjoy it. There's also an article on the Beatles here, and the famous rooftop concert on the roof of the Apple HQ, which is going to be open to the public for the first time next year. Shirley MacLaine. And there he is, Mr. Spot himself. The letter to him I wrote his autobiography, and I think I'm sure I'm right in saying it was entitled I Am Not Spock. And the Duke. Some wonderful pictures here. Interesting. They say that the movies that, according to this magazine, I'll show you a couple of pages of this now. But the pictures that they say define the Duke are Stagecoach from 1939, pretty predictable, that one. Red River from 1948, again a predictable choice. She Wore a Yellow Ribbon 1949, The Searchers 1956. Now The Searchers is, in my opinion, not only the finest western ever made, but one of the finest movies ever made. Then we've got The Wings of Eagles 1957, which is a bit of an odd choice. So I'm going to have to read the text of that choice, because I certainly wouldn't put The Wings of the Eagle anywhere in my top. Wayne films, Rio Bravo from 1959, more of an obvious choice. The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, a classic from 1962. True Grit from 69. The Cowboys from 72. Cowboys, directed by Mark Rydell, I believe, was kind of a family western movie, I think, with John Wayne playing his aged cowboy persona brilliantly. One of the few films where Wayne died as well. And the final choice is The Shootist from 1976, which was John Wayne's finest, which was John Wayne's final western. Some lovely images out of the Duke. I've got a metal sign on the wall here of the bothy of a young Duke, and it says, "I'm here to kick ass and drink whiskey. I'm Pilgrim. I'm all out of whiskey." I know the feeling. Anyway, a couple more images there of John Wayne. In The Searchers, brilliant film. As I say, in my opinion, one of the finest westerns ever made. John Wayne wears a shirt, seems to be made out of a tea towel. So anyway, that's your Retro on sale now. I just thought I'd like to take that, bring that to your attention. The Tainted Tavern is after all a broad church. So thanks for watching. Yaki da. Come again soon, and cheers.
Please Please come back soon.